Before I start the video, I want to tell you guys that the title that you saw, I found the perfect woman, is a little bit misleading, okay? I'll be the first one to admit that because I don't want to lead you guys in a false direction. Why is it a little bit misleading? Not because I'm trying to do a clickbaity video, but because what I'm about to share with you guys is coming from a YouTube channel. The woman, the lady that I saw her on a YouTube channel. So I can't tell you for 100% sure if the woman actually is what she seems to be on a YouTube video, on a YouTube platform. Because we all know that what we see on social media, on news, on the media, cannot be taken 100% for face value, right? I mean, Instagram by far is pretty much all fake for the most part. Everything we see on Instagram pretty much is fake. YouTube, yeah, there's a lot of real stuff on YouTube. There's also a lot of fake stuff on YouTube. You know, channels like mine, other vlogging channels, there are a lot of real stuff that you see from a person's daily life. But even then, sometimes we do run into fakery, right? Fake stuff. So that's why I said that the perfect woman is a little bit misleading, because I don't know her personally. So I can't tell you guys 100% if this woman is really who she seems to be. But besides that, the channel I want you guys to check out is spelled STEH space HIESHER. Steheisher. I didn't want to mispronounce this, or I didn't want to misspell it, so I wrote it down for you guys. I'll say it again. STEH space HIESHER. Steheisher. Heisher. Whatever. But this channel came across on my feed from one of those YouTube stories. You know, there's like a series of YouTube stories that you can scroll down on your phone and you run into every now and then. I watch a lot of fight videos, a lot of dog videos, and motorcycle videos, stuff like that. Fight videos as in like MMA, boxing, that kind of stuff. A lot of fitness videos, working out stuff, a lot of red pill content, obviously. So it was really weird why I got her YouTube story on my YouTube feed. Because the video that I saw on the YouTube story was titled Scaring Wife Part 2. Like, this was a husband. She's married, by the way, the woman you're gonna see on this YouTube channel. She's a blonde. She's married, and her husband takes makes compilations of him scaring her throughout the day, just like coming out of the corner and boom, like giving her some sort of surprise or whatever, and catching her reaction and making compilations of that and putting it all together and uploading it. That's the type of videos I saw on those YouTube story series. But then I checked their channel out. It seemed like they make vlogs, so that's why I said that you might be able to understand a little bit more about her and him, the whole couple together as well, if you checked out the channel. Because YouTube stories are usually shorter than actual videos that they post on their vlog channel, and they also have 3 children. Now, fellas, we red pill content creators are often criticized for not giving solutions to men, right? The solutions that we do give are not very popular, because what do we usually say? Hey, protect yourself. These are the type of women you need to look out for. These are the type of things you gotta do to improve your lifestyle first, and then get the woman, you know. First you get the money, then you get the power. The hoes come last, right? Who said that? Iggy Azalea, right? In her song Cream with Tyga, whatever. But that's the sequence it's supposed to go. You first get the money gives you the power, and then the ladies come. That's how it goes. Anyway, so a lot of guys don't like this solution. Why? Because it's hard work. Self-improving, getting the bag, getting the money, getting the power. It's not easy work. I know. I'll be the first one to admit. Living the red pill lifestyle in general is not an easy lifestyle. You have to grind day in and day out. That's why it's not the most popular solution. So I watched this channel. I watched a couple of videos. I didn't watch all the videos to the full length, because these videos usually that they're posting are around 20, 30, 40-minute long. Ain't anybody get half of that, right? Mainly what they're showing is their lifestyle. They're vlogging their husband, wife, family lifestyle. And I am not interested in that kind of content. That's why, no, that's just not for me. I would rather be watching dog videos for an hour, because I like dogs, than watching that kind of stuff, right? But I'm not making this video for me. I'm making it for you guys. Because I know a lot of you guys still are looking for the right woman, the wifey material, the girlfriend material woman, you know? I get it. So check this woman out. Fellas, some of the things I want you to focus on when you're watching her videos, their videos on their channel, is notice how she's talking to him. When she's conversating with him, notice her voice pitch, her tone pitch is very calm. Is very, how do I say it? Very tenure. That's the word I'm looking for. It makes you feel like she belongs to you. You belong to her. You guys belong to each other. It makes you feel, it makes you feel warm. Just her voice pitch itself, just talking to her. That's why I said this is an extremely important channel you guys need to watch, because it's going to give you an idea of the type of woman or the type of qualities you should be looking for in a woman. All right? That's the very first thing you have to notice when you meet a woman is, how is this chick talking to me? And by the way, this couple have been married for 13 years, right? They said it in one of their videos. They've been married for 13 years. And even to this day, watching their videos to this day, it seems like they're like best friends. And that's the optimal type of relationship every single man is wanting out here today, right? We call her the unicorn. She really gave me the unicorn type of a vibe. Why? Because it's not because she's the most gorgeous woman, because she's not. In the looks department, I'll give her a solid 7, okay? I'll give her a solid 7. Any day, solid 7. So what does that mean? That means she's up there, you know? She's above average. She's a cute-looking woman. She's old. You can see that she's old, and she's looking okay for her age. Obviously, she's not looking as good as she was when she was young. Excuse me, when she was young. But when you have a woman with the qualities that she has, and I'll be talking about this in a little bit, what other qualities you should be looking for. When you have that, when you have all that, plus she gave you 3 children, and she's raising them, she's doing her part as she's supposed to. When she's doing all that, the attraction level can be compromised even for the slightest bit, sure. Because be realistic here, fellas, okay? I always tell you guys that you need to be attracted to the woman first and foremost, yes. But that doesn't mean that she needs to be a dime. That doesn't mean she needs to be a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, right? If she's a 7 out of 10, even a 6.5 out of 10, right? 6, okay, now we're pushing it. 6.5, 7 on a bad day, because she looked like a 7 to me on a bad day. But hey, looks are subjective, so you guys might think differently. But on a good day, I could see her as an 8. If she dresses up, puts some makeup on, put a nice dress on, sure. She has somewhat of a shape still. As I said, she's getting old. So, yeah, looks are the first and foremost when you're looking at a woman. She has to meet that box first. She has to check that box of looks, and then you come down the rest of the list. But when a woman is checking all the other boxes, again, remember, I'm not 100% sure if she is actually checking all the other boxes, but to me, what it seemed like from the videos that I've seen on YouTube, she actually is. That's why I'm saying it. So use your judgment on this, okay? Don't just take what I'm saying on this video for face value. Use your judgment, fellas. That's what a real man does. He uses his own thought process. So when she's checking the rest of the other boxes out, I would, if you ask me, I would give her a little bit of pass when it comes to the look department. Let's say she was an 8 when I met her. As years passed, years as in a decade, a whole ass decade passed in their situation. They've been together for 13 years. So 13 years later, Let's say she dropped from an 8 to a 7. And she might look like a 9 to some of you guys too, after you guys check her out. So if she dropped 1 point from 8 to a 7, but she's doing everything else she's supposed to be doing for me, are you out of your fucking mind that I'm gonna leave her and go find or go try to find somebody else out there? When I know how fucked up and shitty the dating market is today? Absolutely not. Absolutely, that's a horrible decision. And this video is a little bit different than my other videos usually, because this video I'm actually telling you guys to settle if you find a woman like this. Because this is a woman settling, this is a high quality, high value woman worth settling for. And you're not really settling, fellas, because as I said, I found pretty much all the qualities I was looking for in a woman like her. Right? But hey, it might be different for you. So what other qualities that I noticed that she has? As I said, she's raising 3 different children. And pretty much all the videos that I saw of her husband scaring her, she's either gardening, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's doing something around the house, she's doing household chores. She's what you would call a perfect housewife. Keeping a smile on her face throughout this whole process. Wherever she's working, whenever she's working, whatever she's working on, she's always smiling. And you can see it's a genuine smile. It's not a fake smile, fellas. See, here's the thing. When you look at a woman's eyes and you look at her smile, you see her smiling. I don't know what it is, but instinctively, we humans can pick it up pretty quick if this smile, if this interaction is fake or real. Right? I don't need to make a 30-minute video explaining that to you guys. Every single one of us have that instinct in us where we can tell if a person, a woman, a man, whoever, a child, is actually giving us a genuine reaction or not. Now, yes, there are outliers who are actually very good at hiding their emotions, but we don't talk about outliers here, right? Exception to the rules doesn't change the rules, right? So that's extremely attractive to me when I find a woman who's actually doing what she's supposed to as a woman. She's holding the house down. She's holding the family down. She's doing what she was programmed to do by nature and not by nurture. Maybe she was nurtured to be that way as well. So nature and nurture, when those two things came together and worked together in one line, then you have a result that's actually desirable by most men. So she gave me that kind of a woman type of a vibe. So when that's happening together, that's what you want in a woman and as a wife, fellas. And when I was, well, I didn't really watch their children a whole lot. I saw their children popped up here and there on the videos. It seemed like the children also respected the parents. Because, you know, there are kids out nowadays, most kids nowadays are spoiled little brats. And they talk back, they throw fits, they disrespect their parents even from an age of 3 or 4, that young of an age. Because they've been spoiled like this. But their children seem pretty respectful. What does that tell you? That tells you that the dad and the mom, both are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Right? And if the dad is doing what he's supposed to be doing, he's bringing home the bacon, that means the mom is spending most of the time with these kids. That means the mom is giving the lessons to the kids that's necessary. That means the mom has the values in her, the knowledge in her to know what message and what knowledge and what lessons the kids need to get. That's the most important things, fellas. You can't give someone what you don't have. You can't give a woman a purpose if you don't have your own purpose. I can't give you guys this knowledge if I don't have this knowledge. And if I did not mess with a woman like this, which is my next point of this video, myself. If I did not mess with a girl like this myself, it wouldn't make sense to me. The reason why I was so quick to pick up that, hey, this woman is actually wifey material is because I had first-hand experience with a woman like this. Yes, I did. She was actually my very first girlfriend. My last girlfriend had these qualities in the early stage of our relationship. But I fucked it up on my last relationship. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, so she got on her masculine energy. And things didn't work out from then. Obviously, if I'm on the feminine energy and she's in the masculine energy, obviously it's not going to work out. But this was back in my blue pill days. So that's why it didn't take me a whole lot longer to pick it up from the videos. That's why I was so quick to pick up that this is someone worth talking about. My guys need to watch this. My guys need this knowledge. Because we always try to give you a conceptual idea of what a woman is supposed to be like. A good woman is supposed to be like. Now you have a concrete example you can go look at. And when I was looking at the man, he seemed genuinely happy in her company. This is what I'm talking about, fellas. It's not just about pump and dump, fuck these hoes till sleep. It's not always just about that. If you find a woman who you genuinely like being around, whose company you love, who shuts the hell up, leaves you alone, shares the same type of sense of humor with you, knows the things that you want and like, and respects that, right? Respects what you want and what you don't want. When you have that going on, yes, it's a lot of fun to hang out with her than your boys. Me personally, I don't hang out with guys that much anyways. I like women's company, but that's me. And there's other reasons why I don't hang out with guys. But fellas, this is something you have to first experience and then just pick up the hints and the cues and the knowledge along as you go. From watching videos, from experiencing with multiple women, with different women, messing around with different women. This is not something I can give you in this 16-17 minute video. But I am trying my best to draw a picture in you guys' eyes what your good quality woman is supposed to be like. And I really hope you go check this channel out, and then you'll be able to understand a little bit more. And as I said, the biggest thing before that, let me finish my thoughts on the man. So the guy, the husband, when I saw him, as I said, he looked genuinely happy being in her company. He was very calm and organized in his thoughts and his words, meaning that they actually genuinely have a good relationship. When you're in a bad relationship, in a toxic relationship with a woman who doesn't respect you, who doesn't love you, who doesn't care about you, you don't seem very relaxed. Something about the man just gives off a vibe, just how he looks at the world. You can see his anger, his frustration through his eyes, through his looks. And then on top of that, when you add his bitterness, because there is a bitterness in your tone, how you talk. When you add all that, it just confirms your hypothesis. But this man had calm voice, very relaxed, very playful, very joyful voice tone, voice pitch when he was talking to his woman, and the woman the same way. Together, they just clicked, they just worked out. Now, I don't know how long these guys been together before marriage. They've been married for 13 years. I don't know if they're actually living this lifestyle for sure or not behind closed doors. I don't know if they cheated on each other before or not. I don't know what happened. I don't know their life story at all. All I'm giving you guys this based on is what I saw on their YouTube channel. Because that's the best, that's the closest example I can give you of a perfect woman as of right now. Right? Because, I mean, social media is a blessing because of things like this. We can give you guys examples. We can also expose thoughts and hoes and bad women on here as well, just like how we can show good women to you guys, right? So fellas, these are the things you should be looking for in a woman. And there's certain questions you can ask as well, you know, like what do you see yourself doing 5-10 years from now? Or some basic generic questions like, right, or what's your goals? What do you think a woman's most power lies within, right? Do you think her being that independent, strong and independent go-getter type of a woman gives her the power, the masculine energy gives her the power of being a true woman? Or do you think her being close to her feminine side gives her more of a power of being an actual woman? For the most part, if you ask something like this to a bitch, she's gonna look at you all sorts of crazy, like, what the hell is this dude talking about? That's when you know that this woman is not good for you. See, that question right there, if you ask the right type of woman, the woman will know instantly what you're asking. But when you're asking one of these IG models, one of these wannabe hoes type of chicks, your basic 95% of women out here, 98% of women out here, if you're asking her a question like this, yeah, she's gonna look at you crazy. She's not gonna have an answer. She's gonna be like, she's gonna be all over the place, right? That's a big giveaway. But yeah, fellas, as soon as I watched these videos, their channel, I was like, oh man, this is, I like, literally, I just got done watching their channel. It's as fresh in my head as it can get. So that's why I'm like, right now is the perfect time to make this video. I didn't wait any longer. But fellas, it's sad that we don't have more and more women like this today, right? And that's why we're having to adapt and find different solutions of this problem that we're having. What's the problem? The problem is we all want to be loved. We all want to find that unicorn. We all want to, and it's a sad thing that we even call it a unicorn, because that's not how women should be. This woman, this good quality woman, should be the norm. But the thought culture has changed it all, thanks to feminism, right? So that's the problem, is that we all want that good woman. We all want to be loved. We all want to be cared for, but we don't. But the pool is shrinking every year to find women like that. The pool of women who are actually high value, high quality, not based on just her looks, but also based on what else is she bringing to the table. The wholesomeness, the togetherness, the 10-year feeling, that I have your back feeling, regardless of what, the ride or die type of woman. Those qualities are not in a woman in today's society for the most part. So that pool of women are shrinking. Those high quality pool of women are shrinking every single year. And it's a sad reality. I get it. That's the problem. And so the solutions are also not as exciting, not as appealing to most men. Why? Because the solutions are telling you that, hey, self-improve, build your life up, and then you'll have options to pick from all these women. And at then, but at the end of the day, we're still telling you guys, don't get married, don't long-term date, don't do any of that stupid stuff, don't live together, none of that, right? Now, even if you do find a unicorn like that, is it still in your best interest, to get married to her? That's a very loaded question. I'm not going to get into that today, okay? Because to be honest, I don't even have full answer to that, fellas. If you do find a unicorn like that, is it worth getting married to her? Ask yourself that, okay? And today, I really want your answer, your input in this question. In today's society, in today's time, is it really worth getting married to somebody like this? I honestly don't know the answer to that. Okay? Because when I say I don't know the answer to that, I don't know the answer to that for you guys. I know the answer to that for myself. Regardless of who I find, I'm never getting married unless the laws are changed. But for you specifically, in your situation, in your boat, does it make sense? Even if you do find a unicorn, do the pros outweigh the cons? That's why I don't know that, to be honest, 100%. If she's not a unicorn, if she's not a 2% woman, if she's like the rest of the 98% of women, the answer is simple. No, it's not worth it for you guys. But anyway, so the solution we're giving you is also kind of not lining up with what you want out of life. I get it, because most of you guys do want to be purple pilled. There's just one problem. These women that you want to be with are no good. That's why we tell you guys not to do that. And that's why it's important for you to have this knowledge and understanding is what you should be seeking out for from a woman. And it's very easy to find a fraud, right? To pick out a fraud. She can only act for so long and pretend to be that good woman for so long till her true side comes out. So fellas, I dragged this video out way longer than I thought. So I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else left to address that I didn't want to talk about. But yeah, go check out the video of their channel. I highly recommend it. They're still a pretty newer channel. I think they have like 29,000, 30,000 subscribers, something like that. Not as new as mine. My channel is a baby channel. But hey, if I can help out one guy with understanding the knowledge, that was worthwhile. The journey was worthwhile, right? And again, fellas, just know at the end of the day, me telling you guys to go look at this woman and giving you guys a channel to refer to doesn't mean that you go out there and just put hate comments or that's my future wifey type of comments, simp comments, any of that. Just go there for educational purposes and learn. That's it. Okay? And after that, it's still not me telling you guys, hey, this is what you should be wanting and marrying, right? I'm not telling you guys that at all. As I said, to be honest, I don't have that answer for you guys yet. Is what should you do if you do actually end up finding a woman like this? So keep those two things in mind. But even though we don't have clear-cut answers to all the questions in the red pill manosphere, in the red pill society, in the red pill community today, I think we're still headed in the right direction. Nobody's gonna ever have all the answers to all the questions, since everybody's situation is different. But as a whole unit, as one unit together, I strongly believe that we can create a change. We can make a change in the positive direction, fellas. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.